Okay, so I'm going to switch to English as the idea of or the purpose of this conversation club is also to practice English. My name is Halja. I'm from Estonia. I lived in Medellin for almost 8 years, and now I'm back. I had to go home because of the pandemic, but now I'm very happy to be back. So we are in the same time zone. I'm a psychologist, and I also worked as a language teacher for a long time. I taught English and German, and yeah, I always love speaking foreign languages and teaching them and everything about them. So I think it's a very good opportunity to exchange ideas about different cultures and learn how things work in Estonia and in Colombia. So today's topic are animations, because in Estonia there's an arts university where you can do a master's in animation, and it's actually a world famous program. So first of all, I'm going to show you a video about one of the most famous animators in Estonia, and then afterwards we are going to watch a few animations and talk about them. But actually, as there are only 4 of you, oh no, actually there are more people have joined. Okay, I can see now. Yeah, there's Ana Maria, Daniela, Hector, Iemme, I don't know.
Eliana, excuse
Okay,
me.
Eliana, no problem. Eliana, yeah, Miguel Angel and Miguel, another Miguel Vaina. Okay, so first of all, before I'm going to show you the video about the Estonian animator, I would like to know if you like animations or if you have a favorite animations that you have really enjoyed.
For me, I really enjoy animation. I have been watching Naruto for a lot of time, and I have finished Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Boruto.
And what did you like them? Why did you like these animations?
And the friendship.
The friendship. Okay.
For me, Naruto is the best way to show a true friendship.
Okay, thank you. Then anyone else? Which animations do you like and why?
I enjoy Disney's short films. They have been releasing in Disney Plus this kind of series of short films, and I really enjoy the fact that they're showing different like social issues, or like different topics. It's not just like one topic. So yeah, they're nice.
Yes, very often also the Disney makes animations of fairy tales, which also have some interesting ideas. And yeah, the animations are very often also socio-critical, or they do express some important philosophical or social ideas. Okay, anyone else? Which animations do you like and why?
Teacher me.
Yes.
When I was a child, I like Bob Esponja because for me, Bob Esponja was very loving. It's a reference for a best friend and no more.
Okay, yeah, so again, friendship. So who else? Yes.
My favorite animation is Boku no Hero, because the animation are very good and they leave a good moral. For example, that you should never get up.
Yes. They usually have a message. Thank you, Daniela.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Hector. I used to watch I think one animation called coraje in Spanish, I think. In English could be courage or something
Courage,
like that.
yes.
Okay. And I love it because it had, let's say, it had sensitive, or yeah, let's say it has sensitive topics. And of course, if you if you were a child, maybe you could get, I don't know, maybe like, I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. Sorry.
No, relax. It's okay. If you need any words, you can tell me in Spanish. I can help you with English.
Okay. Thank you. No, let's say you could get a like a skirt about the episodes, and yeah, I think that's it. But it was a very interesting animation. In fact, I think nowadays we don't have it in TV, but maybe I don't know, on internet could be. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank you.
Hector. Has everybody spoken? Yes, I think so. Okay, then I'm going to show you the video about the Estonian animator, and we are going to discuss afterwards about this video, and then afterwards the animations. Okay, I'm going to share my screen.
Ma ütleks nii, et karikatuur on oma olemuselt pigem lähedane kirjandusele või poeesiale. See on, kuigi see on pilt, siis suurelt osalt see on verbaalne, seda võib kirjeldada sõnadega, mis seal toimub. Ütleme, karikatuuri tegemine või sellise pildi tegemine, nagu minu jaoks need on totaalselt erinevad asjad. Tähendab, ma ei mõtle oma nende, ütleme, kas sööpildid või ofordid, mis olid. Ma ei mõtle välja süžeed ega sõnumit, mida ma tahan edastada. Ma, ütleme, lähtun sellest, et see pilt peab olema, sinna peab tekkima mingi pinge. Kas nüüd pildil olevat, reeglina mul on pildil mingid tegelased. Kas nüüd nende tegelaste vahel või vaate ja selle pildi vahel. Ma tegelikult plaanisin teha hoopis täistööd, mille nimi oleks olnud Vabaduse uksekell. Aga siis, kui ma alustasin selle kivi peale joonistamist, tundus mulle, et ma selle teise pildi peale olin nagu juba pikalt mõelnud, et mis ta mult ära võttis, see mõtlemine, see võttis ära vabadust. Tähendab, ma joonistama hakates ma ei oleks olnud vaba. See ongi joonistamise puhul. On esmane asi, et olla vaba. Ja sisuliselt tähendab seda, et kui mul on mingi kavand või kavatsus, siis osa vabadust on juba ära võetud. Ma arvan, et mingit erilist vabadust pole olemas. Tähendab, sa oled seotud kõik võimalike sidemetega, kui sa oled täiesti vaba. See tähendab, et sul ei ole mingid inimsuhteid, ühiskondlikke suhteid, ilmselt siis on asjad väga pahasti, kui sa liiga vaba oled. Tähendab, see vabadus peab olema nendes raamides, mis sul on. Pilte tehes ma ei sõltu, ma ei mõtle, et kas nüüd tädid ostavad selle ära või ostan, kas pean lillepilti tegema. Ja ma teen seda, mis ma tahan, ja siis on võimalik, et kuskilt tulevad inimesed, kellele just see meeldib ja võib-olla mingil hetkel tähendab, ma suudangi sellega majandada. Ma arvan, mul on suhteliselt hästi läinud, et ma ei ole pidanud, tähendab, arvestama oma pilti tees nagu sellega, kas ta müüb või ei müü. Enamuse minu piltide peal inimesed nagu vaatavad, pildi pealt vaatavad seda pildi vaatajat. Miks nad seda teevad? Mina seda ei tea. Tähendab, see, et sai on peast läbi, tähendab, see kujund tuli mul varem olemas. Ma olen ka ühe pildi varem teinud, üks reibas lendur läheneb vaatajale, sai peast läbi. Kuidagi see on, ma arvan, et see paneb mõtlema, kui on niisugune prantsuse bagett peast läbi, aga mille üle mõtlema, tähendab, selle üle mina ei võta vastutust. Kui see on nüüd, ütleme, Rembrandti maalitud pilt või on see esimese kursuse baka maalitud pilt, see sisu võib olla sama, aga vahe on milleski muus. See, kuidas tähendab, see, et sa, kui me räägime graafikast, tähendab, et sa naudid seda joont ja sa naudid, ütleme, kolleegi pilti, kui vaatad, kuidas ta selle tegi, mitte mida ta tahab sulle öelda, eks ole. Hoopis lihtsam odavam oleks see kirjutada kuskil seina peal, et sööge kapsast või olge head inimesed.
Okay. So let's discuss a little bit about the video. So first of all, who is the man in the video?
He is an artist from Estonia.
Yes, he's an artist from Estonia. Yeah. Then what is he doing in the video?
And drawing.
Drawing, yes. Also, do you remember what the drawing was like? What was in the drawing?
He was painting a face with a person looked like came from the hell.
Okay, thank you, Miguel. So next questions go to someone else. So what is his work of art? Who would like to say something?
I think that, well, he's an animator and he's giving tips or maybe his thoughts about the process of animation and the whole artistic content behind animation. And I believe, I'm not very sure, that he was drawing a character. So that's his work of art.
Yes. Thank you, Anna Maria. And we have a last question. What's important for him about art or while making art? Like, what were his philosophical ideas? Would anyone like to comment on that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so first Eliana and then Miguel.
I think that it's important for him because he enjoys that. And how do you say plasma?
Like observe maybe or contemplate.
Okay, he contemplate his ideas and share with other person, for example.
Yes, and Miguel?
I was me, sorry.
Okay, Hector, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
No problem, okay. I remember something important he said was about the freedom. How or feel it's important or for him it's important, let's say, feel free while he is doing or while he's drawing something, and like putting his emotions in that, or uh his, his feelings, sorry. And of course maybe it is not important about if will be the best idea or the best sell, or or if it is if it is going to be sold. uh but the most important is that I think freedom in the drawing, and just put your mind, uh I don't know, maybe I don't know, free, yeah.
Yes, yes, yeah, set your mind free basically. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah, you captured very well his ideas, that we can say that he has a luxury to be free,
Oh,
like that he doesn't have to, he's already famous, people appreciate his work, so he can create whatever he wants basically, and this is important for him. Yes, so
that's it.
thank you. And Miguel Angel, I think you.
And teacher, and I understood what is important for him while he's making art is what he always paints, what the watcher likes, or the watcher likes, or yes, likes.
Yeah, I think his idea was that that he doesn't take responsibility for the interpretation, that he makes something, he draws something, but then like people decide what they see, or it's not his responsibility what people see, because one of his characters had like a baguette or like this long bread in his head. So he said that yes, it's his idea, but people can interpret it like 1,000 different ways. So in this sense that yeah, like the image is not, or the meaning of the image is not fixed. That everybody has also freedom to see what they see. Yes.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Okay, so I think we can move to anything. Anyone else would like to comment on something? Anything else that you saw, or any ideas? Okay, then let's move to the first animation. And I would like you to take notes, because in the animations there are a lot of details. So you don't have to write everything down, but like some important images that you remember. Because afterwards we are going to try to retell, or trying to tell also what happened in the animation. So first of all, we are going to watch an animation that was made at the same university I told you about in Estonia. It wasn't made by an Estonian, but it was made in Estonia. So, and it actually has a name in Spanish, which is called Pura Vida. So it's 9 minutes long. So let's watch it, and then, yeah, try to write down some important moments or images that you notice. Okay, so basically this animation was supervised by the same man, by the same animator we saw at the beginning. So first of all, I would like us to retell what happened in this animation. So we can start from the beginning and then everybody else, everybody can say something. Like we can go step by step, start from the beginning, and then all the details you remember, what was the story, basically. So who would like to start? What happened at the beginning?
Teacher, for me, that was too much difficult to understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to understand everything because it's not like a regular film. It's more like an artistic film. But still, what do you remember from the story? You can just tell me any details. So where did it start? What did you see at the beginning?
The big man always was drunk.
Yes, the big man.
And always was drinking alcohol or a beer.
Yes. So we had one alcoholic in the animation. Okay, thank you, Miguel. Yes,
I believe it started with kind of a tragic event. I kind of understood it as a suicide or something or like that in the street. And then this group of people that we see throughout the animation were kind of in a, I don't know, like in a group, in a state where people also came in a taxi. It was kind of weird. And yeah, they were kind of in a very static state. Like they weren't doing much after things changed. That's the beginning for me.
Yes. So at the beginning there was a suicide and there was a group of 4 characters. One of them was a heavy alcoholic. So what else do you remember? What else do you remember from the animation? What happened? What were the events?
Teacher, for me, current life of many people, I think that we live with much rush and each one in your own world. We have um, for getting care of aunt on the world, for example. For me, similar to like actually life.
Yes, yes, that the people in the city, the life is very quick, and there is, yeah, like everybody is very individualistic or also somehow disconnected. So like a very busy, a lot of rush, very disconnected.
Teacher, is correct say run daily. It's a run daily, una carrera diaria.
You would say it's like I would say like a daily rush, maybe. Like
Daily rush.
Yes, a daily rush.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay.
Teacher, okay, for me, this animation shows the reality of the world. For example, car accidents, suicide, abuse of the power, that rebellion, fame, pollution, friendship, and addiction to technology.
Yes, yes, yes. There was addiction to technology. The character who was taking photos, addiction to alcohol, and maybe addiction to drugs. One of the characters seemed to be like maybe on drugs. Yeah. Okay. So Hector, and then after that Miguel Angel. So Hector, what do you remember?
Okay. So as everyone said, I think the video or the animation was about, I don't know, maybe kind of crowded, you know, of course, kind of excess too, into many, let's say, types of life, and also we have this, I think they were like 4 characters, or four.
Yeah.
So yes, I think that maybe the message for me was that everyone have like their own, or sorry, or their own problems or their own difficulties, or how do you say, for example, cargas.
Yes, their own what how is it in English? Yeah, like everybody's carrying their weight basically.
All right, and maybe everyone has their own pressure too, and of course we always have this in our mind and in our body. I think it doesn't matter where we have. So yeah.
Yes, thank you, Hector. Yes, yeah, about the stress, about the problems also that come with everyday life. Miguel Angel, you wanted to say something else?
And teacher, I did remember what I saw is what the girl was always hurried because her phone was running out battery.
Yes, yes. So she was addicted to her phone, and then at one point she got really desperate when the phone what's the word? Yeah, when the battery was low and she didn't have more battery. Okay, then I had some questions. Did you like the animation, and why or why not? So everybody can say what they thought. Hector?
I'm sorry. I was okay. No problem, but no problem.
You
For
can, yeah, you
example,
can say you have to speak anyway. So
yeah, thank you. I think in my case, I like it, but not in the positive way, let's say. It was difficult to see, you know, because we have these problems in our city or in our society too, like you know, like mind problems, or people could get sick with uh, their routine, their own demons, let's say.
Demons, yeah.
uh,
It was like the dark
Demons.
side. Yeah, it
Yeah,
definitely reflected like the dark side of the society and human beings.
yeah, yeah, that's it. So I think it is out of every, uh, let's say, kind of, how do you say, for example, or let's say the animation was out of, uh, I forgot it. Let me see. Out of, not stereotypes, but I don't know. Any, por ejemplo, cuando uno dice, okay, out of common,
Oh, okay, yeah,
common
it was.
animation, you know?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
definitely like an artistic, artistic alternative kind of animation, not like a Disney one. So more
yeah,
complex.
yeah. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Hector. Miguel Angel, did you like it or not? Why?
And teacher, the animation was good, but I think what it made something to support it. For example, a description of kinds of additions or people uh, who can't stop doing the same. And I think other thing what I think is what is not an animation for watch all the days as a hobbies, an animation for think for try to understand. It's very difficult to understand, but it don't means what is bad.
Yes, okay, thank you. Daniela?
For me, I like this because you can see reality and animate way.
Okay, thank you. Who hasn't spoken?
Teacher me.
Yes.
For me is good, and in my case I like animation, but I think that when a child view animation in excessive is how do you say perjudicial? Bad.
Yes. It's you can also say unhealthy, maybe, or like
Unhealthy. But I think that all child need view animation because is part of etapa.
Yeah, part of the life period,
Life
basically.
period.
Or, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? Ana Maria?
Yes, I did like the animation, although it's a weird animation. Like I'm more used to what you were saying, of a more linear story. So it did had me questioning a lot of things and analyzing and stuff. But that's good. I mean, I did like it.
Okay. Yeah, it was definitely socio-critical. So the socio-critical ones are very often a bit like heavier or darker. Miguel Angel.
Teacher, for me, the best part was where she had a mouth for charge her phone.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I think then maybe you already expressed a little bit what you thought that the meaning of the symbols were, and like that it reflected a lot about the city life. But if you try to think about the message, like what did the artist want to transmit? Like what do you think, like considering that it was probably like a socio-critical animation, then what were the critics about? What do you think?
Teacher.
Okay, so first Hector and then Miguel Angel.
Sorry, okay. I think the words I was looking for were outside of the standards or something like that. I don't know, maybe. And I think in this case, maybe it could get some negative critics because of the heavy, or yeah, because of the heavy message. But I mean, like in nowadays, we need this maybe to let's say to do our reflection and yeah, about how we are I don't know, maybe related with the context we have, and how we maybe could get sick or could get um, press pressed too. Uh, but in sorry in we about the critics, I think it was good if it is for adults maybe, but for children could be confusing or could be disturbing. I don't know, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Hector. Miguel Angel, say something.
And teacher, for me, the message of the animation was the kinds of addictions what we have to avoid, and what the people what is in the city, and the people, what all of us are concentrated to work and not enjoy, and what is the best for us.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, so definitely about addictions, that there are a lot of addictions in the society, and I think through the like addictions are also in a way of like avoiding the reality, or like numbing yourself. What's numbing in Spanish? Yeah, like losing the sensitivity towards everything. Yes. Daniela?
For me, the message could be that we take care of the environment, and at the same time, I will consider that is crisis society, and so that we don't do the same, and we are better people.
Yes. So in a way, it was like confronting. It helps maybe to ask ourselves if we are really present in our lives, and if we are enjoying life, if we are healthy, something like that. Okay, then let's move to the next one. Let me see here which one I wanted to show you. Okay. Okay, so again, basically an animation supervised by the same man we saw at the beginning. So again, basically same questions. What happened? Well, first of all, yeah, what was the content? What happened in the animation? What did you understand? What did you see?
Teacher, for me, the message of the animation was a cream with drugs. Cream with drugs. I don't know how can I say it in English. Síndrome de abstinencia. What is when somebody don't get drugs or don't get something what is what has an addiction. They get angry or they get sad.
Teacher, you have the mic off.
Sorry. Yes, Anna Maria, tell me.
Oh, well, I agree. I kind of see it as this very old or bored couple with a very normal looking life, and they go to this, well, call it whatever you want, cream dream, drugs, whatever, that puts them in a happy mood, and well, at the end is just an escape to their life, so they end up having kind of problems, and yeah.
Yes, thank you, Anna Maria. Anything else you remember from the content? Any details or?
Teacher and me.
Yes, Daniela.
Okay, for me, this animation, I can see that addiction to hallucinogen drugs. And in the last part, I could be abused for this addiction.
Yes. No, like, sorry, something was in mind. Let me take some. So yeah, like psychedelics, that then they got very addicted. Okay, Hector.
Yeah, Miss, I think the mainly idea, or let's say something that I see. What I see is I think they can't stand to each other, and of course to avoid that, or let's say to escape from that, was this drug of kind of drug. Yeah, basically I think to escape of reality, and I think it was maybe deeper because of the dreams or the, yeah, let's say dreams from 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 there, because they were to a place that they want to, maybe, or that maybe it feels get better in that way, in that place, in and with that things, of course, and maybe bad things or good things, but it was like their own world.
Yes, yes, I think it's a good point that they weren't happy in their relationship. They were not close. There was no communication. So there was like something missing in their relationship, and so they couldn't like really, yeah, be connected to each other. So they were just looking for something exciting. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, then you can say if you liked it or not and why.
In my case,
Okay,
okay, yeah, no problem.
no, first Hector and then Ana Maria.
All right, all right. Thank you. I don't know. Let's say that I don't like it because maybe it is not the kind of things that I would think about, but maybe in the same way that the other video, it could works to be maybe I don't know uh, to think about how things are relevant for us and why maybe we aren't happy with our life maybe or what things we are doing that maybe we can't stand or yeah, I think in this way I like it because of the message. It is a deep message and that's it. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Like it definitely wasn't like a happy end animation.
Yeah.
It was quite sad. But yeah, I think it can make us think about like how connected we are actually with people around or how close we are. And are we sometimes like, yeah, just escaping the reality also of relationships. Yeah. And then Ana Maria, say something.
Yeah, I do like the message about us as a society finding things to escape our, let's say, boring reality. However, I didn't like what caused the problems between the couple because it was very, it was like a bad depiction of the women, and so the wife was mad, um which I don't particularly enjoy. But other than that, the message is quite real and quite nice.
There were a lot of sexist elements as well, like yeah, because everything that was related with the man also like in the let's say when he was high or on drugs, it was about like naked women, which is like one of the stereotypes, like when a man is bored in a relationship he goes for another woman. So yeah, anyone else? Okay, then let's move to the next animation. Okay. So yeah, I have to say that the animations I showed are all like heavy, definitely.
Teacher, I think the only what I didn't see was people doing other people candies.
Yes. Okay, so Miguel Baena.
Hi, I think it's pretty exaggerated because
Mhm,
you know that it is not like the way they es como lo muestran, pero
mhm,
but in a part, yes,
mhm,
not exactly, but in a part because not at all, but in some food chains, the higiene is not like the best.
mhm.
So yeah.
Okay, thank you, Miguel. Yes, obviously, yes, very exaggerated, but again, there is probably like a message.
But I would like, I mean, I kind of like the way they represent it, because um there's many things that we don't know about food chains. And I remember this video about, like, veganism or uh vegetarianismo,
Yeah.
which when we see it, like the behind the scenes of the food chains, we're always so surprised. So seeing this, we're also kind of surprised, but it is kind of, yeah, it's not the same, of course, but it is very related to the things that go behind what we consume. And I think that they're represented very well, because when the things go into the market, they all look so great, but we just saw how bad they were made. So
Yes, yes, thank you. Yeah, that's true, because we just normally buy our food from the supermarket and we don't really know how it was made, and yeah, and how the animals were killed, what the animals' life was, and yeah, many things. Hector.
Okay, I think first of all, it was so disgusting and disturbing, the video, but it could be a good way to show to people and make think and about these things in daily life.
Mhm.
Of course, the food and how do you say uh, cleaning or
Yeah, the hygiene, or like
the
the,
hygiene. Yeah,
yes.
that's it. Yeah, I have had the opportunity to work at a restaurant like a waiter, and I have seen some things that maybe people don't know
Mhm.
about how food is made, and maybe some of them could be uh, I don't know, maybe not a problem, but of course disgusting, and I don't know, maybe uh, we can use this sentence or this uh, popular expression in Spanish. It is ojos que no ven, corazón que no siente, but I don't know in English, teacher.
I think let me think, out of sight, out of mind, something like that. Let me check on the Google.
Okay.
Out of sight. Yes, out of mind.
Right. All right. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I think we have these problems nowadays,
Mhm.
but of course, yeah, maybe the message for this is that we have to change the way in what we eat or get food, and of course maybe we have to reduce maybe other activity, the time in others activity, and cook more.
Yes, 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 yes. Like definitely, and I think another thing was, yeah, the industrialization and
Hmm.
and the factories, that it's not natural anymore, that there are so many processes involved, that it's very different than like getting food in the countryside, for example.
Yeah. The last thing, Miss, is that I think that maybe it is not, or this is not just about food. I think about how do you say drugs, but in the positive way.
Yeah, drugs, you can say, medicine.
Okay, yeah. I think with medicine is the same, but we of course can see.
Mhm. Yes, yes, definitely. But that also the medicine system, like basically like cures the results of unhealthy life,
That's
and yeah, and also that it's a lot of chemicals, like the invention, it's mainly like a drug, but not that it's actually important to also change lifestyle. And it's not like only on the individual level, but also like, yeah, the food we get, the environment we live in, everything, the air, the water, stress, yeah, the society itself. So okay,
definitely, yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daniela.
Okay, teacher, let's be about the animation. Okay, and for me, this animation is very crazy. And it is good, and it is good me, even though I know it's true, but is very, ¿cómo se le dice asquerosa? What do you say asquerosa?
Disgusting.
Okay, and it's very disgusted. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. It was a very heavy animation. It was really difficult to see it for me as well. Anyone else? Okay, but I think then we can wrap up for today. So thank you for participating. Thank you for being active. I think everybody got to speak, which is very good, because this is the idea of the conversation clubs. And maybe some new ideas about, well, maybe not new, but like remembering about like social critical ideas and things that are important in life. And maybe it helps to reflect also a little bit on the society we live in and how to stay healthy and maybe how to make things better. We are going to have the next conversation club in December this year. It's going to be, I'm going to tell you the date. It's going to be on the 13th of December. And we are going to talk about proverbs. So it's going to be definitely lighter. I'm going to bring you some Estonian proverbs, and the idea is to analyze what they mean, because each language, there are also many universal ones, but yeah, each language has like some kind of sayings that people use all the time that have like well, not a hidden meaning, but also to share some kind of wisdom. So you are welcome to participate also in December. But then have a nice afternoon, and I hope to see you again in the next meeting.
Thank you, teacher.
Teacher, have a nice afternoon. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Teacher, thank you so much. It was very good. I think it is a good way to make us think in a very critical way, and I enjoy it a lot. A lot. Sorry. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Hector.
Thank you.
Thank you,
See you.
teacher.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Bye,
you.
teacher.
you.
Take care. Bye bye.